the help of Cella. We have a set of 2 of our over-the-door 4-pocket organizers. This is going to be perfect to reclaim that unused space, and Cella is our own proprietary brand here, so you can use this over the closet, over the pantry. It goes right over the door and should be $35, but you are getting it home for $29.98 today, which breaks down to 3 easy payments of $9.99, a $5 savings, and breaks down to $15 each. Now, we have a few different color options for you. Right here hanging, we have our green floral, where you are getting 1, 2, and you have that great area where you can label things if you are super organized, like I dream of being. Then we have our redwood floral. And last but not least is our glacier leopard. And I'm going to welcome in my friend Jennifer Kovich, who joins us from Cella to talk all things organization this evening. Jen, it's so great to see you.
Good to see you too, John. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for helping us get organized, something that you know I struggle with, but I am trying. And this seems like something, I just cleaned out my closets actually this weekend, finally.
Okay.
And I realized I was like, I don't have enough storage space for like my shoes. And I was like, I should get something for the over the door where they can be out of sight, out of mind. But you can use this so many other places throughout the house, which I love.
Yes, I love that, John. You know, and that's what we're really finding is a lot of our customers have said, I need more room. I feel like I need a whole home renovation, but you really don't. It's all about utilizing the areas that you already have, but giving yourself a little more real estate within those areas. So we all have doors, for instance, right? So they could be used for more than just privacy or quietly tucking something away. So what we love is that this actually gives us the ability to store things that are not going to be in the floor mine. So I'm easily able to close that door. You would never know that on the other side, I actually have all of my hair tools, my hot tools, my round brushes, extra towels. I have extra shampoo, conditioner, my loofah. There are so many items in here. My extra lotions, face washes, things like that, that I'm able to tuck away in here. And you know, if we buy from QVC, if you think about it, all of your philosophy and your items like that, they generally come in bulk and you get 2, right? So what do you do with the items that you're not necessarily using, but yet you plan to? Give them a home in something like this. And the great part is it's only 42 inches tall from very top to bottom, but then it's only just over 5 inches deep and a little over 14 inches wide. So even on this small closet door that I have here, it will absolutely fit.
I love how easily that just closed, and the fact that you're getting something that you can put those larger philosophy bottles in. You can put those hair tools.
Yes.
I was just thinking about that in my bathroom. I'm like, you know, taking the dryer out every single day or trying to reach for it, there's not enough counter space or it doesn't fit in the drawer. This is that solution where you don't have to do that home reno. In the comfort of your own home, you can add these in, put them wherever you need, and they collapse down to nothing. So if maybe you only need them for a season, if you were going to that vacation home and you know that it's like the little cottage where there's not enough storage, but the whole family's coming, grab these. You can put your clothes in them for a few days. You can put your toiletries, whatever you need. Maybe people are sharing a bathroom and they need somewhere to put the toiletries. $29.98. You're getting 2 of these, 4 pockets. I love that you also have that little name tag, so if you want to organize, you can. But we have our green floral right here. Then we have our redwood floral. And last but not least is our very limited, most popular glacier leopard. Call 800-500-7590. We have less than 300 in these to go around. Now, when we are getting these home, you know, I love the idea of using them maybe in the bathroom, but this is something we could also use in the kitchen area or the pantry as well.
Absolutely. Each one of these tiers, these baskets holds 5 pounds. So you're getting a 20 pound weight capacity overall. Here's what else I love about this is you are getting the rigidity of the Oxford canvas. So we're giving you Oxford canvas as that exterior material. So that way you get all that wonderful rigidity. It's going to hold up very, very well. Furthermore, we give you 2 rods, which I've already started here. You're going to slide down the lower section of that back to give you additional structure. And then, if that's not enough, we even give you the boards to go on the bottom
Right.
to make sure that these actually become that perfect rectangle shape for you. You get that extra structure on every single one of these. The assembly is less than 60 seconds. It's that easy. But if I may, while I have you, John, I have to show you what's different about the over-the-door hooks than maybe you've seen in the past. I want you to notice, obviously, the shorter section is what you're actually going to hook onto the basket system. But then the upper, notice how thin this actually is. It's very, very thin. But also, it has a tension rod on the back. So that way, if your doors are a little more narrow and they're not so thick, or the other way around, they're a little thicker, this will accommodate for that because it gives it a nice little squeeze without causing damage whatsoever on that door. So that way, when you are opening and closing your door, I didn't even have to touch it and just close because it's not scratching the door jamb.
That I love that, because that is something, especially when I am trying to pick something like this up, you're like, I don't know how big the door is. I don't know if it's going to fit. Sometimes you're going back and forth. This is that perfect fit every time. And you're getting 2 of these today for $29.98. Think of the quality you were getting when you shop QVC. You decide whether you want that green floral. And I love that these patterns, none of them are overwhelming. These are going to blend in beautifully with your space. We also have our redwood floral. And last but not least is our Glacier Leopard, our super popular Glacier Leopard, less than 300 to go around. 3 easy payments of $9.99 to get these home. If you have kids going off to college or moving into their first apartment, this is a fantastic gift. Do not wait to get this for that organization. And I know that, you know, cats seem to love the Cella products, as we've learned from doing shows together before, Jen. And you will be back again in a little bit, correct?
Yes, I will, and so will the cats, because they're in the closet right now.
Oh, I'm so excited. I hope they jump up into these baskets that are coming up in a little bit. Now, if y'all missed it, Jen and I did a show together where we were presenting some